Grand Rising, y'all. Grand Rising. Let me clear my throat. I apologize. So, this intuitive message is going to be about somebody being mad that your season of losing didn't last long enough. Okay. And that's the download that I just got. I was going to start this read as a collective read in general, see whatever comes out. But that's your message. Somebody was mad or is mad, big mad, that your season didn't last long enough. You were supposed to be losing. You supposed to been losing for a long time. But it's looking like it didn't happen like that. God put you up out of something. And for you, it could have been a nick of time. But for them, they wanted you to sit in whatever loss or whatever was going to happen. They was waiting and watching for it to happen. All right, we're going to go into the tarot and see what's going on with y'all message. This message could resonate for anyone. If you were drawn into this read, then more than likely this message is for you or somebody that's in your energy. It could be in regards to them. We got the Seven of Wands. I'm telling you, in reverse. The Eight of Cups and the upright. Yeah, your season of challenges is over. Your season of disruption is over. All right? Your season of being afraid to step out on faith because you keep taking loss after loss is over. All right? You walked away. There's a shift because you changed your attitude. You changed your mindset. You decided you wasn't going to let something take control of your life, but that you would take control of it. All right? Recognizing that seasons of losses don't mean that you're a loser. So you got up and got on your way. Yep. Made a change. Definitely. Change that people wasn't expecting for you to make, but you made it anyway. Or this person, somebody who was waiting and watching, wanted to see all of your losses right in front of them. But it's looking like you got up and did something about your life. You didn't let it get the best of you. Even at times when it did get the best of you, I feel like you kept building up your strength so you could go towards something better. Change, I feel like whatever was going on in your life for the good of you. You're not a quitter though. Death in reverse. Yeah, see, somebody wasn't expecting this transformation. Somebody didn't expect for you to change this way. Grand Rising Dawn, beautiful. Somebody wasn't expecting this change in you. Leo, Aries, could be Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, heavy on a Scorpio, okay? Somebody did not expect you to change. They did not think you was going to be strong enough to change. This could be a Scorpio themselves, who somebody is thinking wouldn't change, thinking that an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius wouldn't change, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is thinking that a Scorpio doesn't have it in them to change. They mindset, grow, be better. Yeah, Four of Swords. They thought somebody was just going to sit and take whatever they was going through. With the Four of Swords, somebody been trying to recover. Somebody was trying to become better. Like I said, you was going through your season of recovering, gaining the strength so that you can move forward. Each loss that you was taking was only making you stronger. It may have set you back a little bit, but you kept regaining your strength to get up, to move, to do something. And you wasn't supposed to do that. Hey, Milky. Yeah, it wasn't expected. The creator said no, exactly. Why? Because you are a child of his. You got the strength. You got power within you, for sure. Something about omnipresence that's around you. That's like you got the support of the whole entire universe or galaxy or something like that. Wheel of Fortune. Can't make it up. Wheel of Fortune. Look, you just keep getting blessed and blessed. When you was going through your times of people expecting you to destruct, self-destruct, you was regaining your strength. When they didn't see you popping out and doing anything new like you used to, when you were having your momentum, when you was having that, I feel like, drive to get up and go, it was because you wasn't being attacked, or you wasn't going through whatever life was putting you through, your long suffering, your trials and tribulations. But Most High, I feel like for some of y'all, these wasn't even trials and tribulations that you had to go through, that the Most High was putting on you. These is trials and tribulations that other people have been putting on you. Spell work, Wheel of Fortune, though. I see you moving forward. You got good karma on your side. It was destined for you to be who you are. Who is the collective supposed to be, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune is blocked. Not a fucking fool. It's in your destiny not to be a fool. Wow. It's like, so you already know what you're supposed to do. Welcome to the family. Well, I think you already a part of the family. Welcome in, love. It's a pleasure to have you. But yeah, it's in your destiny to not be a fool, to take risks that it's like wouldn't be really rewarding. You already know what you're supposed to do. It's like it's already in you. You already got the blueprint. We got the Six of Wands. For some of y'all, y'all get a lot of attention. Hey, Mace. For some of y'all, you get a lot of attention. It's in your destiny to be somebody who's a victory, somebody who's supposed to win. It's in your destiny for you to be someone who is seen, for you to be someone who gains a lot of recognition, a lot of respect. It's in your destiny for you to overcome things that was meant to hold you back. Okay? We got Aquarius, Gemini, Libra out here. We got the Wheel of Fortune, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy, Scorpio. Yep, in your destiny for you to shine, for you to be standing, I feel like, in some type of position. For some of y'all, I'm hearing a platform, so it's like you were supposed to be where you are, like performing, or where other people could see you, where you will be speaking. You could be somebody who's meant to have a big presence and a big audience. That's within your destiny. Hey, Sharita, beautiful. We got the World card in reverse. You got some people who I feel like is holding on to you. For some of y'all, this is like a lot of things that you haven't completed yet in this world as well. People thought that you was going to give up, but there's a lot that you haven't completed. You could also have people in your life who feel like, for some of y'all, they haven't closed whatever chapter that y'all had with them. They still like lingering in your energy. But you also haven't completed everything you're supposed to. Is in your destiny for you to be on top, for you to be worldwide recognized. And for some of y'all, you haven't made it across to everybody in the world that you're supposed to be grabbing attention. You have somebody in your energy who's a Queen of Swords in reverse, trying to hold on to your energy. The universe is telling this person to back off. Whoever they are, the Mother Star is in reverse. Yeah, somebody who think that you're supposed to stay where you were. You was never supposed to grow. You were never supposed to be groomed by the universe. This person is still holding on to you. They're holding on to your energy. This is somebody who wanted to manipulate you. They could have tried to tell you things about yourself that wasn't true, such as like you wasn't supposed to be doing certain things that for some of y'all make you stand out. You don't want to get that much attention. You don't want the wrong attention. They could have tried to put it in the way of being protective, but really they were standing in the way of God's plan, or they tried to. They tried to stand in the way of God's plan. but the universe said no to this person. The creator said no, and the universe said no. They both in agreement that whoever this person is or whatever their intentions are, it can't come to pass for you. Their intentions is for you to never be seen. Their intentions is for you to play the back, but you're too big of like a star or have this big light for you to play the back. You will always be seen. Even if you try to be in the back, everybody will wonder, what is that light back there that's shining? And everybody will be dull around you but you. You can't play the back. You're too big of a light, and I just seen the star and it like crept through in the deck. So it's like, yeah, it been a while for you to be seen. It took a while for you to be seen, but you was always there. You was always there. It was always in a mix. Strength, yeah, you built your strength. Look at you. One second, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, y'all. I apologize. I had to take care of something. I apologize. But as I was saying, y'all were strong. Y'all are strong. Good morning, Yellow Rose, Grand Rising, blessed morning. Shanta, how you doing, beautiful? But yeah, y'all are really strong. You got a lot of strength, Leo energy, okay? Like I was saying, y'all was never meant to play the back. The Most High did not create you to be that way. You had people in your energy who tried to manipulate you to make you kind of play yourself to like the left, where I feel like they wanted to try to take your light or something like that. Destiny swapping is significant, but I feel like the Most High never allowed these people to have your light. They wasn't able to take your destiny, or they wasn't able to even take your shine or take any essence of you. If anything, the Most High just made you change. But these people, they wanted to kill off your spirit, honestly. But I feel like it took you a lot of time. You had to get rest. It was a lot of times you were fatigued and all of that. It was because these people were in your energy trying to pull you down. You're welcome, beautiful. I'm glad you're doing amazing. What a blessing. All praises to the Most High about that, right? We got the Nine of Wands. See, I'm telling y'all, these are people who, for some of y'all, you had to be strong and set boundaries. Hey, Nora, beautiful. Yeah, that's so mean. But I feel like people are only doing that to y'all because they know how powerful you are. They see your light. So they always want you to play the back, but it's like no matter what, even when you play the back, you still get acknowledged. People still want to know who you are. What is that back there that's shining? It's you. Gratitude. I will always be that way. The Most High is always working on me, so I can't change if I wanted to when it comes to being polite, at least. I used to wish I wasn't that way, but he always usher me right back, even when I try to be mean. I could be mean to protect myself, but not just mean as a person. I wish other people wasn't that way. But we got Leo energy out here. So heavy on a Leo in y'all energy that could have tried to like stand in your light. They tried to stand in your way. They wanted to diminish it, but I feel like they couldn't. They wasn't successful at that because the universe and the Most High stood in the way of that. The Most High loves you so much. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time, Yellow Rose. You deserve it. Yeah, definitely gatekeepers. Exactly. The best way, that's the most priceless way to protect yourself is through prayer. Seriously, I hope everybody know that. And as we say that, look, the Hierophant. Okay, some of y'all are a leader. What you do is definitely seen by other people. I feel like you and your light make people try to be just like you. They try to duplicate you. They do. I feel like for some of y'all, you've led other people in the same direction that you're going, that they wanted, they themselves didn't know that they wanted to go, but that they so wanted to go anyway. But they were just too confused or too upset. I feel like with you, by the fact that you were granted all of this light, they feel, which they feel like in turn is power. But you've been guiding these very people this whole time. The same people who you had to put boundaries up with, you also led the way and showed them like how they supposed to be. For some of y'all, you a huge believer in the Most High. You got a big connection with Christ, or a huge respect for those. I'm hearing not everybody have the same respect for Christ as they do that I'm talking to for the Most High, even though in all essence that is the same person, same energy. But however people decide to praise him, as long as you acknowledge in a higher power, hopefully people will come around to acknowledging Christ as well completely. But aside from that, somebody here is definitely closely connected to Christ consciousness, if anything. And they showing people, paving the way on how somebody is supposed to be. Somebody is supposed to be some type of like big leader of in the spiritual realm. And well, they are in the spiritual realm, but in the physical. Yeah. Look at y'all. Supposed to be this big leader, well known, seen by a lot of people. You see that? You see, if you, even if you don't understand cards, you can see this. This is somebody who's holy, lifting their hand, praising God, right? Praising the Most High. It's somebody with a crown. This crown comes from the Most High. I don't feel like somebody's gotten their crown here yet, because somebody has been held back. They had to change in order for them to get to where they're supposed to be and walk in their purpose. You're welcome, beautiful. Gratitude, love. But yep, Virgo energy. I apologize. Excuse me. A Virgo is significant, but Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be a Scorpio. You could be a Taurus, a Leo. Those three signs are heavily significant to these reads. If you're not any of those, you're dealing with someone who's in that energy who wanted to hold you back. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra. Okay, but look, 10 of Cups. For some of y'all, look, I feel like you are going to have a huge family that love you, but it's going to be a community of people who all love the Most High too. I feel like this is like your family. For those of y'all who are chosen, it could be your family, the 144. Take it as it resonates, but this is your soul tribe. I don't feel like this is your actual family. Okay, and that's only because it's coming after after the Hierophant comes out. Hi, Hayoka. Yeah, so some of y'all, you finding your family, or you building your soul tribe. Hello, Eris. Yeah. Some of y'all, you building your soul tribe. And I feel like it's one where y'all understand each other and have genuine love, and y'all all been through the same thing. Y'all all recognize each other when y'all see each other. It's like, my brother, my sister, he's so happy because y'all not, you know that you don't find many like you. Not here. Not on this planet. Yeah, the 10 of 5. Look, for some of y'all, 10 of Cups, you're going to be leaving other people out the cold. Grand Rising, Carlos, love. You're going to have to leave some people behind. Because you finding this soul tribe, you're going to be leaving other people out in the cold. I feel like those are the very people who don't, support you, and also don't expect for you to be anything. They feel like whatever you're doing in life is a waste of time. Blessings to you, King. They feel like it's a waste of time, or you're playing. Yeah, they don't think much of you. Whatever you're doing, they think is mediocre. When in all essence, it got a lot to do with the Most High. That's terrible. That's terrible. That tells you how left the world has gone. Amen to you. I manifest it as well with you. I'm manifesting it with you, Carlos. For everybody on my timeline. But yeah, y'all made it out of something you wasn't supposed to. You were supposed to be held back. You was never supposed to gain your strength or anything. The words that they said to you and the things they did to you was supposed to cut you so deep that you gave up, that you threw in the towel, that you asked and questioned, why was you even doing things, certain things? What the hell am I doing here? Yeah, they wanted you to wonder what was you doing in the place that Most High sat you in. Because they didn't understand how you got there. When did you start doing all of this? When did you start studying all of this? When did you start believing in all of this? They want to know. I feel like this was in the times when you was in isolation, in the times when you wasn't around these people. It could have been as well. Most High changed you in a blink of an eye when he wants you. When it's time for you to step into your calling. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever you leaving out in the cold, I feel like they're going to have a hard time for themselves trying to regain and restart their life. I feel like they're getting ready to go into poverty. And somebody is under a lot of illusions. Yeah. Somebody don't know what. Somebody is going into poverty because I feel like they tried to place you under illusions, make it hard for you to make choices, make it hard for you to like use your discernment, tap into your intuition, make it hard for you to have real love. They tried to place snakes on your path. They tried to make it hard for you to like really know what you wanted to do. Somebody took things real far. Okay, they tried to place materialism in your face, make you think that that was most important. These are the type of people who brag about what they got and all of that, what you should be having. If y'all not focused on money and material things or wasn't at the time, they tried to push it on you. Make you feel like you needed more than or something to that degree. Or for some of y'all, you just royalty and you made people feel that way by the fact of you just liking nice things, something like that. But I feel like for some of y'all, people were trying to copy off of you. They tried to get the same things as you and couldn't even afford it for some of them. You got spiritual blessings, so a lot of the things you ended up getting, it was already yours. Most High just added it to you in the physical realm. And these people wasn't able to really have, they didn't deserve to have some of the things you had or have. I feel like had, because some of y'all not even that way anymore. But whoever these people are, if they were trying to copy you and mimic a past version of you, it's like they taking losses. They could be losing everything. Somebody could be losing a home. Or it's up for foreclosure if they own it. If not, they up for eviction. Somebody can't pay their rent on time. Yep. Somebody is getting ready to get to putting their stuff on the sidewalk. Oh, I'm telling you, confirmation. They getting ready to hit the dough. They gotta go. This is karma for your enemy. See, they thought that you was gonna be the one who was set back, but it's looking like the Most High is sitting them back. Yep, y'all blessed. And these people is going through it. They stressed. Don't know what to do. Wow, 2 weeks ago, yep. These people don't know what to do, struggling, okay? And I feel like it's going to be hard to rebuild this foundation. Somebody is losing everything and being forced to sell everything, okay? But this is what they want, like for you. When you were in lack, for some of y'all, they were happy about it, but baby, your lacking season didn't last long, or at least long enough for them. For some of y'all, it could have been gruesome for you, but for them, they wanted to see you in that. They were ravishing in it. They were like, yes, Spirit, yes, give them some more. Spirit said, oh, is you over there cheering for the season that I'm trying to build them, make them stronger? For people like you, oh yeah, we gonna work on you next. And that's what happened. 7 of Swords in reverse. See, the turning point. Because these people were rooting for your downfall. These people were happy that you were taking losses. It's crazy, sick, real sicko. Okay. Yeah, they were happy. This is crazy. But all these snakes, they can't be around you anymore. But guess what? They still holding the door open, hoping that after all this stuff they done did and said about you, that you would come back around. Some of them want to be taught the same things you know now. They want to walk like you. If y'all walking with the Most High, they want to walk with them too. Yep. Knight of Cups, but that is blocked. It's like whatever they want to bring into you, that's blocked. Hi, hey, Seven Verge. But yeah, somebody want to come in and they want to apologize to y'all. They want to make up with y'all. I feel like these are the ones who had a lot to say about you, but they wasn't done. They didn't feel like y'all, you know, y'all chapter was done, all said and done. They want to come, but Spirit said no. And that's the truth, because you understand how they really feel about you. You know what they really want for you. And so whatever they got to say, they want to come back around each other. They want to, you know, give you your flowers. Spirit said they could keep them. They could keep whatever, you know, opinions that they have of you. They know you doing a good job. Most High in the universe know you doing a good job. Why? Because they shaped you to be that way. Because they shaped you to be that way. It's nothing they can offer you that you don't already have. They could keep their apologies. Yep. They can't come nowhere around you. Yep. Keep them flowers. Yep. Because, yep, they can't come around you. Yep. They don't got to worry about it. Yeah, Spirit is saying whoever this Emperor is in reverse, they don't got to worry about it. With the Nine of Swords. Oh, don't get to worrying now. Aries energy. Don't worry about it. Somebody didn't want to protect you, didn't want to have respect for you. Somebody wasn't, you know, trying to step up to the plate and be who they should have been. Somebody was being weak. Okay, was acting like a little biatch. Okay, excuse my language. But they was. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They was acting like they ain't want to have respect for you, see? But some of y'all, this could have been somebody you was married to. Somebody you was with. You didn't have to be married to them. Somebody who you tried to build with or who you seen yourself building with. Somebody who you thought you was going to have long term with. See, it be the ones closest to you. Look, you was the Empress the whole time. You was showing up here, the Empress, doing your thing, taking care of all of your duties. Meanwhile, this person wasn't giving to you the same. Why? Because they was jealous of you. They were jealous. That's why. Yeah. They feel like you got it. Okay, this is somebody who should be doing masculine things for you, but they feel like you got it. Or this is someone who, even if they're a woman, when it's time for them to defend you, they didn't defend you because they felt like you were a man and you got it. Okay, when it was their job, if it was like they your partner, they should have been protecting you too. They ain't got to be physical, but stand up for me. And they wasn't. They didn't. They wouldn't. Take it as it resonates. It's crazy. The High Priestess. Y'all intuition is definitely on their side. I feel like y'all have like a high intuition. Y'all could be High Priestess, High Priest. All right? You're meant to be someone who can see what's going on. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, this is what keeps you balanced out mentally, knowing what's going on so that you yourself don't self-destruct. You already see things coming before it do. That's to keep you aligned. That's to keep you in your power. This is a gift. Because there's things that you're meant to be doing. Yep. They shouldn't have been stealing. But from the wrong one, Spirit, please tell us more in regards to this energy. Please tell us more in regards to the energy that we're touching in regards to some loneliness, the couple, and lack. What is going on here? Please, Spirit, Spirit, guys, highest highlighted frequency. Please show me to show me. For us to know more in regards to this energy. Gratitude. Okay, we got seek guidance and then boss up. I'm telling you, now these very people, they want to come to you for your guidance. You're the Hierophant. They want to come to you for your guidance so that they could boss up too. They want to be like you. 6 and 5 could be significant. 65 could be significant. June, May could be significant. Okay? They see you enjoying yourself. They see you having a great time. For some of y'all, you can afford to go out to places, or you can afford to do things that these people can't. Okay? They want to come around you, but they can't. I feel like this is someone who may not know you that well, or maybe they've been trying to study you, and Spirit is blocking them to not be able to study you. All right? Trying to mimic you, find out more about you. Okay? I feel like this is so they can have a better, proposition. They want to ask you for some things. They want to pick your brain and all of this. Inner strength, yeah. They don't have inner strength. These are people who definitely feel like, with the world crumbling down around them, they don't know what to do. 9 and 49 could be significant. Somebody feel like, if they could just talk to you, you could tell them what's going on. They would be great. Look, we got inner strength and outer strength. They came right out together. Back to back. Yep. I'll tell these people need your help. Somebody needs to heal. This is what they need to do. Inner strength and outer strength. Somebody need to go sit down and learn themselves and grow and become stronger like you did, like you had to. They was too busy trying to put all these illusions on you that the illusions got stuck with them. Yep. And whoever they are, they can't watch you anymore because they got to focus on what's happening in front of them. See, somebody was watching you so long and praying on your downfall that the downfall became their own life, and they didn't even notice when it was happening because they were still watching you. Yeah, somebody, if they do got money, they getting ready to lose it all. 28 is significant. Can't make it up. They may look like they're doing good now, but hey, in divine timing, whoever these people are, they're going to continue to lose. It may be happening gradually, but one day, some of y'all going to find out these people don't have much of anything, and they're going to be losing a lot more with all of these natural disasters and everything that's happening, these plagues that's placed over this universe, over this earth, from the lack of listening, especially to the children of the Israelites, honestly. So anybody closely connected to them, they're going to be going through and suffering losses too. We got deep knowing in reverse. 3 is significant. March. Somebody don't understand what's going on. Yep. And somebody is going to be gone. And somebody don't understand. They don't have high intuition. Y'all do with High Priestess coming out here. Meanwhile, they don't. Rest. Yep, they need to get some rest. The same type of rest they feel like you needed. This person needs to go ahead and get some rest. I feel like that's what they're going to be getting, though, in due time. But it's going to be the permanent kind. Sleepless. Look, somebody needs to get some rest because they can't sleep. They can't get no rest. Driving themselves mad about you. It's hard for somebody to get some sleep. 35 and 27 is significant. And I feel like this is a whole damn community. This is a lot of people. This is a lot of people. For some of y'all, you are that person. For you to be able to get a whole community or a whole family of people or a whole group of people is definitely more than one. I'm here, more than five, really. They were celebrating you, but not in a good way. Celebrating your losses. Celebrating that, hey, look, they thought they was all of that. Look at them now. They was happy that y'all was in lack at the time. Or you was going through something. Now they can't get no sleep. A whole community of people, though, losing sleep at night. They can't stop thinking about the fact that life is not happening for them and it's happening for you. You seem to be having a great time. Okay, you blissed out. Yeah, messed up mindsets for sure. What is this flow? Meanwhile, things is flowing for you. For some of y'all, you could have recently been at the beach on a, vacation. You could have been at the pool. Yeah. And these people are mad. They can't watch you. They know you got something going on. They feel it in their spirit. That's how, like I said, they got a tie to you. Whoever they are, some of these people are family. They know you having a good time in life. Okay? Something about the bigger picture. They know you were destined for it. That's why. These people not going to be around you for your bigger picture, what the Most High had for you. Your ultimate happiness and all of that. Yeah, for some of y'all, y'all could be, enjoying life, okay, with your person. All right, having sex as you should be. Creating as well. Just doing better in life. Okay, don't got no burdens. All right, you doing everything these people want to do. These could be some people who not getting sex. These are people who cannot vacation. These are people who life is not flowing for them. These are people who cannot create, and they also cannot watch you. Yep. Once they take themselves out of trying to covet over somebody else's things, then they'll be okay. Gluttony and all that in their shoes. Yeah, for some of y'all, you will never want to be in these people's shoes, but they want to be in y'all's. Okay? They want to be in yours. Okay, blessing. That's a good thing. I love that for you. Blessed in the face of my oppositions on my soul. Celibacy make you feel so much better. It definitely elevates you in your frequency. That's one of the best things you can do. And that's one of the easiest ways to break off soul ties that's connected to like romantic partners. We go all eyes on you in reverse or crossing. You don't want to be in their shoes, and these people are blocked from watching you. Yep, they blocked from watching you. They can't watch you. Next to fasting, celibacy is one of the best things you can do if you're not with somebody who wholesome like you. Soulmate in reverse. Yeah, make a wish. These people wish that they could be with you, but they not your soulmates. They not meant to be connected to you in that way. Yeah, they can't do that. That's why they haven't been able to. But they was thinking they would be able to take you out of here. But it didn't happen. Something about a 4-year difference or something like that. Or something about like just somebody who y'all could have known for a while. 4 years is significant. They was wishing about, like, for some of y'all, certain things that I don't feel like was for the better of you. And these is people who may, or this is someone who love you, or they claim to love you, or they tried to proceed to, make you believe that they loved you, but they wasn't your person. They were actually toxic or karmic. Yep, the finish line. And for some of y'all, you got past all of this bullshit. Everything that they thought that you was gonna, just lay down and take and just never get up from, you did. They can't imagine, can't fathom, because they would have never had the inner strength or been able to, have the outer strength either. They would never been able to like produce I feel like whatever you have now that's in your life, everything you work for, they would have never had that physical strength to do it. For some of y'all, they just can't fathom how to. Yep. Like that fact that you would make them feel like, they that person. Meanwhile, these people are losing sleep because y'all okay and they're not, and things are flowing for you, and they don't get to experience what you're experiencing in life. Yep. Yep, they could never be. Yep, these people are, yeah, I'm telling you, they wanted to be you, individuality, or they wanted to be somebody else outside of themselves. These are people who do not know themselves. As long as you do, they're going to try to cloak themselves in your energy. Yep. It's looking like you made it past these people way faster. They couldn't be able to keep up with you. Shadow work because they wouldn't do the shadow work. They won't change. They won't grow. And you have, and you will. Okay? They copy off of everybody else who thinks that it's uncomfortable to grow and to change. Wow, yeah. Return to sender. Exactly, Nick. I don't blame you. That's the last one we want to be lingering around. Mental chaos and confusion. But yeah, whoever these people are, they're not clean, or it's like they can't get their life together. Yep, you got to be in your own. Yeah, they will not wake up. These people will not awaken. They won't go through whatever rebirth they need to. They will not change their mind because they're trying to be like everybody else but themselves. It's really sad. It's a tragedy. Okay. I'm just going to take some cards from the Kipper deck real quick, and that'll close out this read for today, y'all. This is some real low vibrational energy. All curses for my elevation. Exactly. All they do is curses make y'all more powerful. Because the Most High will not allow these people to attach negative energy to you and not let show you the way of how to get out of it. You're always going to be led to building your strength back up and calling back your energy, returning these spells and all of these hexes, incantations to sender. We got marriage in reverse. Yep. 3 is significant, highly heavy on energy. That's 313. Yeah. Wealthy man coming out blocks. Yeah, somebody thought that they would be wealthy by now, but they're not. Message of concern, and that's not your problem. Yep, courtship in reverse. You're not with somebody who you didn't get married to. You blocking this person. You don't care what's going on with them. I see 414 and 313 right next to each other. Somebody who thought that they was going to be able to take you out because 313 signifies death or rebirth and all of that. Somebody who wouldn't change, I could take it as that as well. Somebody thought that they could kill off your spirit, but you got protected from it, and these people are not protected. That's the crazy thing. House. All right, this is someone who you created a family with, had a house with, or something like that, lived together with. Thoughts. Yeah. 2016 is significant. These people think about you a lot. Somebody from 2016 that you lived in a home with. All right, courthouse in reverse. Who for some of y'all, it's like maybe they wanted to, like, you avoided going to court, getting a divorce because you didn't marry this person. Journey. And good thing you didn't. You was able to move on your way, go on your journey without all of these extra setbacks. You got protected from this person by you not marrying them because they was never going to be on your level. Child. Something about a child is significant. Expectations in reverse and child. For some of y'all, you didn't have a child with them either, or this person couldn't have children. Somebody couldn't have children. Maybe you can't have children. Take it as a resonate. Yeah, y'all left. Y'all left somebody, though. Journey that was trying to use you or trying to steal your life, steal your essence, steal your aura, steal everything, shit. It's like that's what it held y'all back. That's what it kept y'all. For some of y'all led to y'all demise as if you had a child with this person. On my soul, this is not someone who's meant marriage material or, you know, father material. Lovers in reverse. They was never meant to be with y'all. Or it's like you was only meant to learn from them. You was only meant to gain a different perspective about how people are when they're jealous of you that's supposed to love you. Privileged lady, somebody didn't want to see you be privileged. Or there could be an energy in your life or in your there's an energy in your energy field that's not privileged, that's doing bad, and they want the same thing for you, but that's not what's destined in your life. Destined for your life. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much what I got for this energy. Okay? So if it resonated with y'all, make sure to thumbs up the video. Tell a friend about me by sharing the content. Whenever y'all see me on live, make sure to check me out. I appreciate all of my soul family. I appreciate all of y'all who comes in, who definitely supports every day that y'all see my videos. And whenever y'all see me on live, I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all continue to do well. You're welcome, beautiful. I hope y'all continue to vibe high, continue to choose you. And I'm glad that I can bring y'all clarity. I love you guys. I love you too, Shanta. And I hope that y'all continue to blossom and be the beautiful you that you are. You're welcome, love. I appreciate you. I'll see y'all later, okay? Peace, love, and light. Y'all be blessed and stay positive on purpose, okay? Later, guys.